That's the additional chart line, but gets the rail here tonight, and a red-hot David Dowling. They're in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for the opener. Let's go back upstairs to the race call with Vance Cameron.
Halmack Impeccable, Chocolate Terror, Private Die, Tobin's Terror, Elm Grove Misty, and Elm Grove Maddie. Top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. Up and pacing, Tobin's Terror, Private Die, and Chocolate Terror. That trio of fillies firing to the turn. Dropping in to be fourth is Elm Grove Misty, away fifth, Elm Grove Maddie, and then the trailer is Halmack Impeccable. They're to it and at it and to it early as they swing to the back stretch and going to the lead. That's Tobin's Terror for Mark Campbell. Chocolate Terror now second, third is Private Die, fourth. That's Elm Grove Misty. Elm Grove Maddie is fifth, and a gapped-out trailer is Halmack Impeccable. The opening quarters up in 28 and 4. Midway around the turn for the first time, led by Tobin's Terror and Mark Campbell. Chocolate Terror now tracking in the two-hole. Private Die third. Elm Grove Misty fourth. With the field in fifth is Elm Grove Maddie. Then the trailer is Halmack Impeccable. They're halfway home in tonight's opener, led by Tobin's Terror, the lead by 2. Second is Chocolate Terror, Private Die in third. Elm Grove Misty racing fourth. Elm Grove Maddie in fifth. Halmack Impeccable continuing to trail 58 and 4 opening half mile. They're going to the back stretch. Second and final time now. 3/4 coming next on the lead. That's Tobin's Terror. In the two-hole, Chocolate Terror. Private Die sticking with them third. Gapping fourth, that's Elm Grove Misty. Elm Grove Maddie fifth, and Halmack Impeccable sixth. No one, and I mean nobody, made a move. 3/4 in 1. 28 and 1. They're homeward bound, led by Tobin's Terror. Chocolate Terror on the outside second. Private Die third. Elm Grove Misty fourth. Coming to the wire, Tobin's Terror for Mark Campbell in the PEI Colt Stakes. Second, Chocolate Terror. Third is Private Die. 1:56 and 1. 28 seconds flat on the end of it.
All right, Peter, well, we talked about this filly in the pre-race here and what a season that she's been having. And Tobin's Terror and Campbell right to the front here today. And she looked really good to it. Very solid through the stretch here.
Yeah, we mentioned her last start was at EPR there a couple of weeks ago. So the rest seemed to do her well. She's back on track here tonight. Didn't take long for Mark to clear up here tonight. Pretty good down to the opening quarter, 28 and 4. Good rated half, 58 and 4. Still controlling 3/4, 128 and 1. Darren Crow was sitting in the two-hole with Chocolate Terror the whole way and then took a crack late, but not going to get there in the end as Tobin's Terror got front, cut it all out, and was a winner here in the PEI Colt Stakes for 3-year-old fillies. Tobin's Terror and Mark Campbell back in the winner's circle next.
Well, it's been a busy weekend for the Drive for Charity campaign, and Mark Campbell is part of that campaign. He's teaming up with A&M Snow Removal, and they're raising money for MS Society. That's another check in the bank. And that campaign is going to wrap up at the end of this month, and the check presentations are going to be coming up during the Atlantic Breeders' Crown weekend, which, by the way, the banquet tickets presented by the PEI Standard Horse Owners Association are on sale in the top of the park now.
Now returning from tonight's first race, the 4-entry Tobin's Terror, bay facing filly 3 by Stonebridge Terror from the Arch Conquest Dam Hot Fusion, owned by Boyd McDonald Produce Limited of Crapo and Dan Rouse of Belfast. The filly bred by Wendell Williams of Ellerslie. Gary Chappell does the training. Mark Campbell in the driver's seat to put a new race win record on her of 156-1. Tobin's Terror in the PEI Colt Stakes.
This race replay brought to you by Speedy Glass. Don't compromise on quality. Get your windshield replaced at Speedy Glass with 4 locations on PEI, Summerside, Montague, and 2 in Charlottetown. Find a center near you at speedyglass.ca.
Speedy Glass Repair. Speedy Glass Replace.
Here's the official results in the first. Tarmac Impeccable 6, Chocolate Terror 2nd. Private Die 3rd, Tobin's Terror the winner. Elm Grove Misty 4th, Elm Grove Maddie 5th. 28-4, 58-4, 128-1, 156-1. In review 623, 145. Tobin's Terror $3, the Exactor $460. The Triactor $11.10 and the Superfecta $11.60.